Hello there, it's Ira, and I am presenting today my new latest creation. I haven't been here for long. I was busy, but now I have found some time to finally complete and film my latest creation, which is the cottage in the woods. So the main concept of this journal, it's kind of a dream journal or something. I've been dreaming of a cottage in the woods for so long, and I know and many of people are doing that as well. So the concept of the cottage is that it's a very safe and very magical place, which is hidden in the woods, which is absolutely safe, and it's hard to find it. It's off the beaten track and of the highway, and so you need to go through the whole woods to see a forest to find it finally peaceful and cozy. So that's why the cover here is like, this is an opening of a tunnel, kind of a small forest, or just it's not a small forest, it's a forest picture. The photos here are all taken by me on my walks in the forest, and that's a wreath which is made of twigs and these fungi that I found this autumn, and I fixed them here. They are doing great, and the cover is also covered with some moss imitation texture paste, and also it's you can see some drawing on black cardstock with white ink pen. I did it myself, and some foil as well, gilded or something. I don't remember the exact name of this process, probably gilding. And the idea was that the cover should hide, it should be like a secret place, so the cover is not very bright, it's just covering, enclosing the space. The binding here is double binding. I used the pieces of hand-dyed fabric, acrylic. I used acrylic paints to do it inside, and outside it's kind of very canvas, very sturdy canvas, green one. So there are two covers. All of them are fixed not only with glue but with stitching, or here with brads. Let's open up and see the first, and you can see it's a tunnel book. Literally, it's a tunnel that is leading us to the house that is way back. And so that's the front. Also some texture paste and some, this is a tiny journal with some black paper. I left it without any paste or inking or something, just to keep these black sides intact, but I also covered the top, which looks very nice here. So I stitched each page here. Actually, it's not even a journal, it's more of an album, so that's why I added a lot of spots where you can journal or add your notes or secret thoughts. So that's the first page, and you can see there are some die cuts from Dita, my dear friend from Sweden. You can see her ferns and some flowers, and yes, here is the back side of this page with some frame made of a book page and some more pictures from my walks, and a jar of berries. So some more old book page piece, And I also used photos from a very old book about the forest. They were mostly pictures, black and white, so I used them here as well. And that's the back side of this picture. I added some botanical illustrations from the botanical books, and sometimes I did some doodling or sketching, botanical sketching myself. It's another forest page. There's a lot of die cuts, as you can see, and some stamping of pine trees and a tiny house. Yeah, and that's another picture from my walks. That's backside. The road which is leading us to the place we are looking for. And another book page. I mean, old book page collage. Okay, here we have pockets. Pockets with some tags. More pockets. And another tunnel page with a window. And another picture from my walks. Yes. Let's see what we have here. Another piece of the forest picture and so on. So I also added some photo corners. These photo corners are from a vintage photo album. They were really, so I had to glue them with just ordinary glue because they were not sticky any longer. There is some vellum, tiny picture, so you can use some card here. And another pocket. You see, it's kind of a picture frame and my illustrations. And a tiny photo corner with something interesting in it. Okay, another book page or the album page, another vellum piece, a journaling spot, and a tiny interesting thingy. It's actually a bag of herbs. A bag of medicinal herbs, magical herbs. They are authentic, real, like I picked them all myself this year. And it is a tiny booklet with the names. It says Mugwort, St. John's wort, and yarrow. Yeah, all of those are here. And I probably missed one interesting piece. Or have I not yet? Maybe not yet. I'll show it later. So another page with more doodling from me. And so one more composition. It's like a fence that shows the signs of life in the middle of the forest. The concept is like you're going through these tunnels and through these pictures. And also it's a pocket, and these are two types of die cuts with fir trees and the starry sky. It's also a die cut. I die cut it with my die cutting machine. Okay, and let's see the back side. And back side also a picture from me, a frame, and another interesting tiny detail, kind of a scripture. It opens up and you can see what you can see. I won't tell you, let it be. If you manage to read it, okay. If not, let it be some surprise, some magic. Yeah, now it will take me some time to tie this bow, but I do it. Yeah, that's it. That's a very interesting feather. We don't normally have so many of such birds, but yeah, I found it. And then we have this magic owl. Probably it has something to do with that feather, which I made into this tag. I made into a pocket, and this is also a pocket. You can put a tag here, put a tag here, or you can put some dry leaves or something. Another page. This time it's made of some glossy pages and some specific wrapping paper for the corners and for the pockets. Here we are. That's the back side with the frame, which says the forest. Actually, this frame works this way. And we have another interesting page with a chip made of clay and some pressed plant against it, and I made it myself. And I'm not sure about the colors, so let's do it this way. So here we see one of my plastic or acetate decorations, like with transparent pastes and with plants. That's the back side. And then we have another page which still is closing what we need, what we are looking for. It opens out this way, and we can see the window of the pantry, and finally a house. The house, the cottage we've been looking for. So this is the pantry, as you can see, with dried plants, with some tinctures or different jars of different stuff. And here is the flip. And finally we open up and we see the forest hut or the forest cottage, what we've been looking for all this time. That's the back side, again with pockets. And this one is made into a pocket itself. Yeah, like that. And here comes the tag saying that it's made by me, and the name and details about it. Here is the back side. Again, a tiny house in the ferns are drawn by me as well. And if we come back and open this part, you can see my, let's say, signature here, just in case you want to preserve the authorship. Or it can be covered with anything if you'd prefer to be nameless. So that's it for now. This album is for sale, and it will be marked with some specific number so that you could easily refer to it. If you are interested in purchasing it, please get in touch via Instagram, the link is below, via Facebook group, or directly in the comment section, or write into my email here. Any other social media or any other method is applicable. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to show something even more interesting, or maybe just interesting, in no time. See you. Bye bye.